Hey guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon card opening. So today, we are opening up a 3-pack of Surging Sparks featuring Quagsire. Now, as much as I would hate to kind of repeat myself, because we did just open a 3-pack blister with Stellar Crown, and then I also opened one with Twilight Masquerade in my own time, the reason I'm doing the 3-pack for Surging Sparks first is because of this silly little guy right here. I love that artwork of Quagsire so much that I really couldn't help myself, and decided that my first experience in Surging Sparks would be with a 3-pack blister, much like Stellar Crown. I do know that the Wooper, so the pre-evolution of Quagsire, Wooper, does come in the single-pack blister, which I also saw at my local Target, and I thought that was pretty cool. I love how they're matching arts, and maybe one day in the future that will be opened. The second thing you guys probably noticed is that we are in a different area. It's not that I've never filmed here before. I've filmed the Annihilate EX box, and the Urshifu box down here. It's just a room I don't usually film in, but, some things are going on upstairs, and I can't really film in my bedroom at my desk like I usually do, so we're doing it down here for a change. But the point is still the same. We're going to be doing the 3 packs of Surging Sparks, the newest set in the Pokemon trading card game. It's pretty exciting. I will comment on how bland these have gotten. So I really miss the old 3-pack blisters, the ones where you get both the card and the coin. I know it's not that big of a deal, but it is something that just genuinely bothers me, that they couldn't put a little coin in there. I know they're bigger now, but even towards the end of Sword and Shield, they were doing the coins. It's just something about it really throws me off and makes me kind of feel like I'm getting scammed a little bit. It's like you really couldn't just throw in that 1-cent Lechonk coin. I've seen them in the 1-pack blisters. They're just like, nope, we're taking them out of the 3-pack blister. They're going to charge the same. Actually, a little more. I think they're $15 now. But it's neither here nor there. The main reason I'm getting this is, in fact, for the Quagsire on the front. And I believe I have stalled long enough, so why don't we just go ahead and get right into it. So Surging Sparks is an interesting set because it is one that's kind of flown under the radar, in my opinion. I don't know where to put garbage in this room. I guess on the floor. There we go. It is one that kind of flown under my radar a little bit. It's not one that I'm super excited for. We do have the upcoming special set, Prismatic Evolution, featuring the EVs, which is going to be a big money kind of set. And then we also had Stellar Crown, which I was also pretty excited for, and before that, Twilight Masquerade, Temple of Forces. So I haven't really had a chance to really get excited for Surging Sparks. But after looking through the set list, I can say that there certainly are a few cards I'm looking for. Mainly the Alolan Dugtrio special illustration rare would be fantastic, but of course any of the Pikachus or the Alolan Executor card was really cool, are really where the money's at. But we do have our Quagsire here. I'm going to go put them in a shiny sleeve. They are doing the promos that I absolutely adore, where they have the galaxy foil around them. I feel like my voice is a little bit dead today. You guys are going to have to ignore that. But he does have Rollout and Drenched Headbutt, which is pretty cool. Here is the code card. You guys know I never, ever use these, so these are all yours. Please, if it's anything good, let me know. But we have our 3 packs of Surging Sparks here. I'm a big fan of how these look, with the orange and the blue on the Latias and the Archaludon packs, but the Alolan Executor one is still pretty cool. And I say, why don't we go right in that order and get started with Archaludon, who is a Pokemon who is 100% brand new to the TCG in the set. I believe this is the first official card of Archaludon you can get, which is pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure some of the other DLC Pokemon featured in the Indigo Disc will be featured here that were not featured in previous sets. But we're going to start off with Togetic, Sizzlipede, that's kind of a cool artwork. We have Bronzor giving you the Death Stare. Applin, another Applin Dragon type. This is a Clay Applin though. We have a Counter Gain. I've seen that before in Sun and Moon, I believe. Braviary, a very cool artwork. He does have an IR in the set. It's not my favorite looking card, although if I pulled it, I really don't have much to complain about. We have Espathra. First reverse holo is a Swablu. Yes, this is Sawwow. I do love any artwork by Sawwow, and I'm glad to get this in a reverse holo form. If we got an illustration rare, it'd be here. It is! It's a Vivillon. Wow, look at that card. I love how, photorealistic it is. That is really cool. Jeez, I wish the lighting did it better, but it looks like a picture, which I know is impossible because it's obviously not real, but I still think it looks pretty cool. And the final card is a Tapu Koko holo. Who really cares? I mean, it's cool enough artwork, but I'm really here for this Vivillon. It's not special, just regular illustration rare. I love illustration rares. These are my favorite part of the Scarlet and Violet era, and I think that these are the best thing that's happened to the TCG. This was one that I unfortunately did not get to rank in that latest ranking video I did, where I ranked every illustration rare. But I like this one a lot. This one is really cool, and I'm really glad to have pulled it. So we are on track in terms of keeping these openings pretty good. Because if you remember, the Stellar Crown opening, I did super well. I got both a full art and an illustration rare. And then the last time I opened a 3-pack blister on camera was the Obsidian Flames one, which I got that alternate art Revavroom from. So I'm just saying, so far, we are keeping the tradition alive of doing pretty solid in 3-pack blisters. I believe these are the products I've genuinely had the best luck out of, and I know there was that myth going around for a while where people thought these had boosted pull rates. Honestly, I'd believe it, because these 3-pack blisters have always done well for me, and it seems like today is not going to be an exception. We have our Grass Energy, so there is new energies. These were also featured in Stellar Crown, but I feel like I haven't had a lot of time to look at these yet, and I don't like them. I feel like they could have done so much better, because usually the mid-generation energy switch-up is a billion times better. But first of all, we have Morlull, who is in a very strange artwork that they like to feature in a lot of these cards. Helioptile, who is a normal type. That's very strange. Capsakid, reaching for what looks like some kind of berry. I'm assuming it's a spicy pepper, though, because of who he is. We have Sigilif, doing Sigilif things. We have Time, who is the sister of Rhyme, and this is the one that works at the school in Scarlet and Violet, I'm pretty sure. We have Victini, always classic. Mousehold, in a very interesting but pretty cute artwork. Our first reverse holo is a Relore. He is really close to the camera in that one. Of course, if we got an AR, it would be right here. It is just a counter game. I can't really complain after getting that Vivillon. And the final card in the pack is a Skeledirge holo. So I wonder if these starters are back, because here we have Skeledirge, and I do know from my quick glance at the set beforehand that we do have Quagsire in the set also. So it is entirely possible that Meowscarada is also in the set, who is the Pokemon I chose to be my starter in Scarlet and Violet, and I'm a big fan of the Sprigatito line. However, our last pack, also probably my favorite artwork. I love how you can see like the waterfall and stuff in the back. I feel like that's not very common in these kind of artworks. Is the Latias and Latios. Both of those guys have pretty cool illustration rares in the set. I know the Latias one is technically rarer, but I do think I enjoy the Latios regular illustration rare more than the SAR in the set. Again, just my opinion, and I really wouldn't complain if I got either one, but I do think I slightly prefer the IR Latias. I was looking for my words there. Latios. I do love this cast form card, though. I really like the style of this one. But, of course, we start off with cast form, Sunny form. We have Mesprit. This is the first Mesprit I believe I've pulled from a pack. It was one of the ones I was missing in the Gen 4 Pokemon card Pokedex video I did a little while ago. Scatterbug to match our Vivillon in the back. We have Bouffalant, 2 sets in a row with Bouffalant. We have Drayton, one of the guys from the DLC. Wo-Chien, very surprised that's at least not a holo. We have a Meddling Memo, something straight out of Scooby-Doo. Reverse Holo Magneton, I do know that this card is very playable. With Overvolt Discharge. Once during your turn, you may attach up to 3 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your electric Pokemon in any way you like. If you use this ability, this Pokemon is knocked out. That doesn't sound that good. I do know that he is both the featured Pokemon in the ETB as well as the pre-release promo, and I do think I see something yellow. I could be hallucinating, but is it a deduction kit? That's definitely... Oh, that's Rainbow. You can't hide that from me. So we got a Stellar Full Art in the back. I don't know who's in the set. It could be Pikachu. It's a Alolan Executor Full Art. So we are matching exactly to what we did in the Stellar Crown Booster Box. Booster Box? No. 3-pack blister. Because we pulled that Galvantula EX Full Art, just like this card, as well as the Reboot illustration rare, which matches with our Pavilion. Sorry about the dark lighting, not much I can do about that. But yeah, this card is awesome looking. I said it last time and I'll say it again. I love the rainbow borders on these cards. I think they look absolutely fantastic. I am sorry that you can hear my dog in the background. It is driving me nuts, but I love him and I would change nothing. Hi, he's under the table right now. So we do actually have 2 good cards out of 3 packs. 5 cards are summarized here. We have 2 regular holos in Skeledirge and Tapu Koko. Really, they're whatever. We have the promo Quagsire that came on the front of the 3-pack blister. I absolutely adore this artwork. We have the, you're better. We have the Alolan Executor EX Full Art. This is a Stellar Terra type, which came around in the last set, Stellar Crown. I know, it's like he's wearing a Stellar Crown right now. But this card is really cool looking. Again, I love the alternate art from the set, but this one is pretty good looking also. And then obviously the best card we got was the first one with the Pavilion illustration rare. I still love this card and I still love everything they're doing with illustration rares. But I'm going to wrap things down here. Thank you for being patient with this Stranger episode. I always enjoy opening new sets, and not Stellar Crown, what are we on? Surging Sparks is no exception. I'm very much looking forward to Prismatic Evolution when that launches. And in a few weeks from today, you can expect me to do the build and battle box because, yep, it's already been ordered. And, yep, it'll most likely be the next Pokemon card opening uploaded to the channel. So look out for that. But for right now, I want to thank you all very much for watching. I wish you all very good luck with Surging Sparks, just like I had, because Pokemon cards are fun to open and there's not a lot. It really does suck when you don't get anything. So I really do wish all of you luck. But again, thank you very much for watching. Remember to take care of listening. Mental health is important. I'll see you all in my next episode. So ta-ta for now.